The Terminal Hotel stood as a silent sentinel at the corner of 6th Avenue and 12th Street, a silent observer to the ceaseless symphony of Columbus, Georgia's industrial heartbeat. It was a sturdy brick edifice, its windows like 100 weary eyes watching the world go by. The train depot, its grand neighbor, pulsed with life, and the hiss of steam, the clatter of luggage, the mournful cry of the locomotive's whistle announcing both arrivals and departures. Just behind the hotel, the Coca-Cola bottling company hummed with the quiet industry of producing sweet, effervescent refreshment. It's not hard to imagine some of its employees, perhaps a traveling salesman or a new hire, finding a temporary home within the hotel's walls. Across the street, the golden foundries rumbled and clanged, a cacophony of metal on metal that was only rivaled by the relentless thrum of the cotton mill next to the train depot. The mill's whistle, a piercing shriek in the morning and evening air, marked the start and end of shifts, a constant rhythm of human labor. The hotel, later renamed the Cardinal, was more than just a building. It was a sanctuary for the weary, a temporary home for the transient. It's easy to picture the parade of lives that passed through its doors. A traveling salesman, his suitcase full of samples and his mind full of pitches, seeking a clean bed after a long day. A family, their faces smudged with soot and their eyes wide with wonder, on their way to a new life in an unknown city. A young couple, perhaps eloping, their hands clasped tight as they planned their future over a simple meal in the hotel's dining room. The air in the hotel would have been a rich stew of smells and sounds, the faint scent of coal smoke from the trains, the aroma of strong coffee and griddle cakes from the kitchen, the distant clang of the foundries, and the incessant hum of conversation and laughter from the lobby. The Terminal Hotel was a repository of stories, a keeper of secrets. Each scuff on the wooden floor, each chip in the plaster, was a memory of someone who passed through, a small testament to a life lived. It bore witness to countless goodbyes and hellos, to dreams taking flight and journeys coming to a close. Eventually, the march of time caught up with the old hotel. Its doors closed, the windows went dark, and the once vibrant building became a ghostly echo of its former self. It was torn down, and its stories, its memories, and the echoes of those who stayed there were buried under a patch of green grass. Now, where the hotel once stood, there is only an empty lot, and silent witness to a time gone by, leaving only the faintest whisper of the lives it once held within its walls.
January 3rd, 1954. The Terminal Hotel, Columbus, Georgia. Dear wife, how is everything by now? Just fine, I hope. Although I'm feeling a little blue, I'm having a pretty good time. I've been filling out my examination form but haven't seen the doctor yet. I have my clothes, but if you have time enough, I want everything you think I might need. Dear, I'll be learning the road for about 4 or 5 days. I won't make anything at first, but I'll make good after a few weeks. If I do, I'll buy you anything you want. Dear, tell those whom I owe that I will pay them when I get to making good. Don't pay anybody anything until I see you. You may have to work a little while, but you won't have to work long. I've found 3 or 5 railroad men I know, and they sure are good to me. I may see you tomorrow or in a few days. I won't see you very much, but I'll love you still more. I'm staying with a good lady. There's a boy here who worked at Melton. The boy who ought to get my bicycle and let it go back. He's on the extra board too. I found several good missions, and I'm safe, so don't you worry. You know, I've got to make good somewhere. If I can't, I'm going to make good here. Please don't worry about me, for I am safe. There isn't going to be any trouble. Downtown I got me a room and have plenty of money. I've got it until the end of the month. Goodbye. Ruby.